Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we doing today? Hey, I hope everybody's been good since the last time that we seen each other. Hey, yo, today, family, we gonna talk about the Lamar Jackson and the Ravens situation again. All right? Hey, and last time that we talked about the Ravens situation, I kind of gave like a fan's perspective on what was going on. Lamar needs his money. He played his heart out. He deserves to get paid. Like, the Ravens, y'all need to pay that man. Y'all messed up. And now y'all in a situation where y'all might lose your star player. This time, we're going to talk about the business side. Because when we talk about the business side, you start to see that there's a lot of different factors being at play here. So let's get right into it. All right? The Ravens. Let's go right for the Ravens. The Ravens weren't playing no games. They understood what kind of situation that they had here on their hands. They weren't kind of like, just being naive. They knew that there wasn't a lot of teams out there in that market that really had the situation to go out there and acquire Lamar Jackson. All right? They know that there was a lot of teams that didn't have the draft capital that they were looking for. They knew that they didn't have a lot of money. All right, there's some teams that have the money but don't have the draft slots that look really appealing. They know that a lot of teams were gonna have to really stretch themselves out financially in order to try to get the deal that Lamar wants. Because Lamar he looking around assuming $200 million guaranteed money. That's kind of what he want. You know what I'm saying? So, because he coming by from what happened with the Deshaun Watson trade, he got 230. The Deshaun Watson contract, he got 230 guaranteed dollars. So Lamar, knowing that he better than Deshaun Watson, he wants somewhere around there. And the Ravens, they was smart with it. All right, shout out to the Ravens, y'all was smart with it. They knew a lot of teams wasn't really gonna be sitting there trying to put out that bid for all that money and give up all of these picks. All right, and some of them don't even have the slots to even get that. That would make it appealing for the Ravens to pull the trigger with the deal. So the Ravens, they just sitting back, and plus they even have the opportunity to match the offer anyway. So even if somebody do send out something, they we can sit there and match it. So they got a lot of leverage when it comes to that. However, that doesn't mean that Lamar was being so unstrategic too. You know what I'm saying? What happened is Deshaun Watson just gets that contract, $230 million guaranteed, right? Why sit there and let that marinate and wait? Because what happens if Deshaun Watson plays a full season with that contract and then things go south, right? And now that whole deal just looks really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? And now Lamar, he plays, he does well, and he wants a big contract, and now it's kind of looking like, no, we're not gonna pay that because look what happened with the Browns and their situation. So I think, to be honest with you, Lamar had a great timing. It's like this perfect timing. It's like bad, but it's good, because why not go out and get that money right now? Put the pressure on the other teams to put out an offer, because it's like we could sign this guy right now, get him, acquire him. The Ravens put him out there. They said, hey, go ahead, get him. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to pay all this type of money. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we can't do financially in the situation because of what he wants. And now he's putting pressure on the other teams and hey, come on, cough up that bread. And I still think that there will be teams that will pay him that money. All right. And I think there will be teams that step up, even though there hasn't been any teams that have stepped up and put an offer in as of late. As of yet, there has still been no teams. Let's make that clear. However, Lamar did a good thing by putting the pressure on these teams right now to put up some money and give him the type of money that he's asking for. Because why wait until next season? You don't know what can happen. All right, what happens if he gets hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what happens if Deshaun Watson's season goes really bad and, you know, a lot of teams around the league are able to see that, oh man, that looks like a bad trade. That looks like a bad contract. Like, why would they do that? I'm not gonna give them that money. Like, no, you might as well do that right now. And it just happened. You know what I'm saying? So let's go do that right now. Like, let me get that money right now while it's hot, it's fresh in everybody's minds. So I think that it's just this perfect like storm type of situation where there really wasn't no time to wait to ask for this money, and it was a bad time to ask for the money because the market really may or may not be there, you know. So it's like at a really like even balance with it either way. And to be honest with you, all we gonna be able to do is just sit back and see how it plays out. All we're gonna be able to do from this is see who was right, who was wrong, type thing, you know. Oh, and with all that being said, the Ravens knew that Lamar doesn't have an agent. His mother represents him. So that also adds another little level to what's going on too, because now they're like, oh, well, we're not just gonna sit here and, you know, give you all of that money. You don't have no professional agent represent you. You know, that actually makes it look bad on other agents too around the league. Like, hey, like this player that doesn't even have an agent represent him, he's able to get all of that type of money guaranteed. You know, like what's the point of me using an agent? You know what I'm saying? So that's also another little layer, another little nugget to this whole situation too, that just makes this so like it's really entertaining, y'all, to be honest with you. I haven't stopped like looking up updates on seeing what's going on with this whole situation, just because like it really is mad interesting. Like, is he gonna get paid that money or not? Like, and we gotta see. All we can do is wait. And the time is ticking. The time is ticking. There's not really much time left. So we're gonna see how it plays out, y'all. All right. And with that being said, I hope everybody had a great week last week. All right. I hope everybody's having a good start to this week. All right. Let's continue to dominate this week. All right. This week more important than other weeks. All right, because it's new. It's filled with a lot of unknowns. You know. So let's continue to get after it and be all that you can be each and every day. All right. Remember, we always striving for greatness. We're never settling for less. All right. We want to live happy, live healthy. All right. And I will catch everybody in the next video. Peace out.